Portugal get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Messi. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Venezuela with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Somewhat off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Searching pass he's played there. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. Beckham. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. And this is Torres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar. And it's Xabi Alonso. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Close. Can he finish?
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's rising! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, this looks sharp. Venezuela are looking to go forward now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Venezuela have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pullet charging forward. Haaland! Goal! Portugal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That's a throw. Pedri. Changes him with that pass. Now it's Hunnit. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bale receives it in a wide position.
Cambio en Venezuela.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Número 25. Entran número 2, número 4, número 17.
Oh, right place, right time. Venezuela have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball, looking here to alter the direction of the game. That was travelling. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Iniesta. Venezuela do have a chance to counter here. And shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. Cannavaro clears it away. This might spell danger. Tries to play it through. Portugal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort. That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly...
And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this. so they have to be alert.
Señoras y señores,
Portugal
quería nombrar
are heading
miembro
into
de
the break
nuestro club de
very
fans
happy
que
with how it's
cumple
gone
años
so
hoy.
far.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número 5.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Número 16.
Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
A case now of complete control. Cannavaro gets it away. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alonso. It's Alonso! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bale. Portugal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Bale. Nesta. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now the ball in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. And this is Bale. Could move up a gear here. Bale. Oh, this is a very good run. Can he get it through? In by hook. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Haaland, and a chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now, can they get him away? That's very neat. Bale. And he was alert to it. Ronaldinho. Beckham. And it's Lam.
Such good technique.
Delivers the ball. Oh, that should get the job done. The press. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just eases him off the ball. Pull it. Lam, very much a man of this moment. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice sequence of passes, this. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That's good play. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Portugal have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Ronaldinho. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Portugal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And this is Bale, and this is James Rodriguez. Oh, well played, well played. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got space here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Gets his head on it! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a... Ronaldinho! He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Rijkaard. Nesta, always a very imposing presence at the back. And Hullet! Superb from Hullet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So, a temporary halt to the action. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Portugal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Portugal producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And we get things going again. He won't be happy with that one. Portugal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's under a lot of pressure there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Taken back almost at once. Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goes for the shot! Modric attempts a clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Lam. Oh, super ball. Good ball, good take. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's picked it up out wide. Lam delivers. Gullit gets flagged offside. Tries to play it through. De Bruyne, and that has put paid to that. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Lam. Backward it goes. And that pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. And it's Beckham. De Bruyne. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 23.
Portugal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Shot a goal! Dembele finds himself offside. Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Modric. O'Shea. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. It's Dembele! He's got a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Ronaldinho gets a good foot in there. 75 minutes played. Looking for the run. And this is Hullet. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. The ball goes in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. De Bruyne. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Over to the right flank. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration. There they go, hunting again.
Rijkaard. And here's Aubameyang. Hullet. And back out. Modric has created 1 goal already. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Aubameyang. Stood up well to him there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Figo. And here's Haaland.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good running with the ball. Rijkaard with a definite fell there.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Haaland! He's found the way. Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and the referee says that is it. Portugal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Beckham, and it's Bale. Pullet, he's in a good position here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple, they have the best man for the job on it.
And this big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's having a pop! Nesta can get it clear. Mateus proves too strong. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Beckham. In towards the back stick. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale with a definite foul there. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard cuts it out. Lahm. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's found the way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Portugal have their third corner. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Pullet. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Peru have the chance to go the other way. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. pass is just off target. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Messi. That's going wide left. He has found the way through. Pulls it back.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Thuram. And it's Lam. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's good play from him.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nedved. Peru on the counter-attack.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Gullit. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. 5 minutes till the break. And this is Beckham. Driven in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckham.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Nedved. Messi. Lam. Beckham. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 10. Pierre-Aubameyang.
So, into the second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would...
Oh, good climb! Ronaldo chasing after it. Portugal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Bale. Close. It's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Taken back almost at once. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Gullit. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. Here comes the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bale. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Aubameyang. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's got space here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not going up front in a hurry. Mateus. Peru have it back and can go again. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's only too happy to take that back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Chips it through. Lobbed in behind. Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mateus. Mateus, upright and purposeful. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Hullet. Hullet! Off the post! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9, número 16, Sérgio Busquets. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
That's a decent ball. Mateus.
Peru really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Stood up well to him there. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball swung in. Defending of the desperate variety. He's going for goal! Now, there's a terrific hit. He won't be happy with that one. They'll have one final crack at it. Mbappe, an individual. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Aubameyang clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's found the way past. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff. Cruyff proves just... He leaps for it! And a terrific... They'll have to settle for that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, now he can run away with it. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So, a breakthrough already. Distributed tidily. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. A probing pass. Played out to the left flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Marcelo. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckham. Oh, lovely bit of skill. They get a throw in. Romero is there to clear. Iniesta, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm has it in a wide position. And that's aimed in. Oh, good climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta. Now he's got space here. And here's the chance to counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Cross needs to be good.
That's good defensive concentration.
Portugal have reclaimed it. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And it's Hakimi. Nicely worked. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And this is Iniesta. Oh, that's well spotted. Bale absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Lahm, and a header! And that's it! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going up front in a hurry. That is good alertness. And here's Neymar.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Rijkaard. Pull it. It's a sharp pass. Caught offside that time. Nicely weighted. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Portugal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Caros espectadores, podem encontrar recipientes para o lixo em todas as entradas para as bancadas. Obrigado. Substituição para Portugal.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Haaland. And it's Gullit. He's had it nicked away. Portugal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's well positioned here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That has ended up in no man's land. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernandes can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Cristiano Ronaldo. Romero gets over and intercepts. Bullet. Bale. He has found the way through. Swings it across. And it's hoisted clear. It's a really well-measured ball. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. Beckham just eases him off the ball. Lahm. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Iniesta. And he cuts out the supply. Pull it. Nicely spread. And he's straight offside. Beckham, and the shot's on. Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Portugal have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's there to get it away. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet. Beckham. And that is well cleared. Some really good ball movement. Oh, good ball!
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Thuram has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Ambitious ball here. He's found space here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substituição para Portugal.
It's their second corner of the game.
Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 22. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Oh, good effort! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
He's found a way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forlan proves just a little bit too strong. Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good-looking ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Forlan. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good read, needed to be.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's on it, can he get away? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal have been handed a game-changing chance. This for genuine comfort. not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.